What?
Yeah.
What? What? What we doing here at Fast Facts and Feelings?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. We got a special treat for y'all. Two people that the game has definitely been good to. Legends of Lexington did the battle on the hardwood of Ruck under Tubby Smith. Please welcome to the podcast, Mr. Eric Daniels
Hoo, hoo,
and
hoo.
Antonio Barber.
Hoo, boo.
Thank
Zach,
y'all for being on. Thank y'all, man.
Hey, BBN to the end.
To the end, boy.
I know B Right is excited for this one. I'm happy. I'm with the rest of the. I know y'all already familiar, but I'm with the rest of the podcast audience. I'm excited to get to know y'all and talk a little bit about your time in Lexington and what it was like. I mean, man,
Hey,
let's get right to it. Let's get right to it, man.
shit, we
B
still
Right,
here.
hey,
tell me how you what was your first experience? How you got to know these guys?
well, first and foremost, I used to go to Cincinnati all the time to go to a special store. My guy Range, we talked about it today, called Devereaux's.
Devereaux.
As my guys know, Sash was a young baller's delight. I mean, you go in there and get you anything Nike, Mitchell and Ness, all that good stuff, and and
Okay.
and they had everything in Cincinnati that was not in Kentucky, that was
Sure.
exclusive. And I remember always going past a high school called Princeton,
Every
and
time.
every time I go up there, it was the Princeton Viking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I see it, and
Yep.
so I'm following my squad, and then they say we getting 4, 6, 7 out of Princeton, Cincinnati. I'm like, well, damn, I drive past there quite often.
Man.
Looked him up before he even got there. We fine tooth comb all our recruits. BBN, we awful. We gonna know what your dog name is, where your granny, where she shops at. BBN don't let you breathe, bro. So,
Mhm.
figured him out. He was a multi-dimensional player. And then AB, also known as Antoine Barber, he's an in-state baller. He came out of the realms of E-Town, where
Mm,
you know I
Breezy.
mean, and listen,
sure.
when I tell you, I give you a prime example. Anthony Davis was a guard. He was like 6'4", and then he just like grew all of a sudden. Well, this kid, Antoine Barber, he was just lanky, regular guard, and he probably went from like a 0 star or 1 star to a 4 star in probably 2 or 3 months. I mean,
Mm-hmm. In a
and
month.
and when you win the state championship in a place like Kentucky and go crazy, everybody know about you. So,
Mm-hmm.
again, my man was right up the street, and then my man was in state, and I knew of them, of course, before I actually got with them. But yeah, to protect the innocent, we're not gonna talk about how I initially met these. You know what I'm saying?
It's a crazy story.
B-Right got a lot of influence and a lot of fault, So yeah, we gonna hold that down with another time. But nah, these are my guys. I'm not just a fan, and I'm not just in my feelings. These are like literally like my boys, my brothers, like family. Like Twan's literally my cousin. We found that out later on in life, but love both of these cats, and it's just an honor and a privilege to have both of them on here and celebrate and give them their roses because they've gave their life to basketball now with Kentucky, stints in the NBA, playing overseas, sacrificing within their families and doing what they do. So again, we talking about facts, but I'm in my feelings and a little emotional about how much I know these boys and literally gave their blood, sweat, and tears to make it happen. So that's what
Mm,
we're doing. We're gonna put them on the hot seat in a minute, but yeah, we
mm.
putting a little sprinkle on them, man, celebrating them right now, man.
Big ups, big ups. We're honored.
Appreciate it.
We're
Appreciate
honored.
it.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Well, shoot, man. I know everybody's just like me. Let's get into it. Let's get straight in. Eric, you was in Lexington first, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then, uh, and then the following year, that's when Barbara got there.
2 years later.
2 years later. Okay, 2 years later, and y'all played 2 seasons together.
Yep.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, and with that said, just let me, Twan Barbara was where Tony Allen, Tony Allen already gave him his roses on another podcast. Twan
Uh huh.
was labeled the JUCO Jordan. He was in
Yeah.
JUCO while Eric was doing his thing within
Mm-hmm.
the Cats. So it took him a while to
And
get
see,
there. So that's where he was at.
I followed Twan at JUCO because he went to JUCO. One of my high school teammates.
My
Um,
man Larry.
yeah, Larry Brown. So I
Yes,
knew Twan.
sir.
I've been hearing
Okay.
stories about Twan them first couple years out of high school. So it felt
For
like he was
sure.
already my boy.
Straight up.
Man,
Already. So I like each of y'all. Eric, you start first. Tell me about your welcome to Kentucky basketball moment when you realize like this ain't this the big league. This not
This ain't normal.
But
when
let
did
me
it
see.
hit you?
I think it was Midnight Madness. That first Midnight Madness. I didn't get to participate with the team because I had just had surgery on my knee. But I got to see it all and soak it all up. And I never realized it was like that because I didn't get to go to any games on my visits or anything like that. So I kind of
Mhm.
just that was my first one with interacting with the fans that whole week before Midnight Madness when they out there camping out and all that stuff. I mean, they showed so much love. They was giving us food, what I'm saying, just conversation, just kicking it as we was going back and forth to classes and stuff. But I think that was my moment that I was like, damn, man, we doing something big here.
Straight up.
Okay.
well, it's a little different for me because I'm from here. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in this. Like, where I'm from, it's either Kentucky Blue or Louisville Red. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Ain't no in between. You know what
Straight
I'm
up.
saying? So for me, I already knew what it was. But I say, man, when we first played that first game in Hawaii, and we
Maui.
came out in
Maui.
Maui for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We came out. You come out and you warming up, and the crowd starts coming in the gym, filling the gym up. You get to looking up, and you expect to see a little bit of your crowd, a little bit of they crowd, a little bit of other teams' crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So we go back to the locker room. Coach do his speech and whatever. So come out that tunnel, bro, and I look up, man, and it ain't nothing but straight blue in
Blue.
there. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Straight Kentucky blue. I'm like, man, like
The
it's
Maui.
cracking. It's cracking. You
And I had
feel
to
me?
watch it on
So,
TV.
man, yeah, you ain't get to go. But man, that's when I was like, yeah, it's cracking now. It's time now. Like this is it for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My dream, like this is it.
Yeah.
And for you, it was like you went from being a fan to like now I'm living this.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. It's wild, bro, when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like growing up. But I ain't gonna lie, I was a Louisville fan.
Really?
Love me and my mama. We all grew up Louisville fans. I hated Kentucky. You feel me?
Did too. I ain't like Kentucky.
Yeah, I hated Kentucky
And to be
because
honest
I
with
hated
you,
the fans.
and then like back in the day, a lot of the African American heritage did not like Kentucky. That was not like literally inside election because of the fan base, and then a lot. See, blacks wasn't kind of accepted at Kentucky once upon a time, so it kind of
Yep.
ran.
Uh-huh.
It ran deep for a few years. So you got a lot of African communities that went Louisville because Louisville was about that, and they accepted the Daryl Griffiths, the Wes Unsol's.
Louisville had black players. Like most of the team was black. You
Right,
feel me?
Got it.
It's just Louisville was more accepted of the black culture.
right,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just how it is,
absolutely.
you know.
It still
But
is.
but
It still is.
yeah, it's still like that to this day.
Even the city, you know what I'm saying? You go to Louisville, you
Yeah,
feel
for sure.
it, it's different than being in Lexington. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Yeah.
It
Twan,
definitely
did
is.
your mama try to get you to go to Louisville? Did she?
Y'all remember when
Louisville?
Patino came to Louisville, right?
Uh huh.
So I was coming out of JUCO the same year he came to Louisville. That summer, he took the job at Louisville. I don't know if he got fired from Boston or whatever happened, but he took the
He
job.
got fired. He got fired.
Bruh, be right. The next day, bruh, he was at Wabash, bruh. The next day, bruh, he was at my school.
Yeah.
He said, listen, I just took the job at Louisville and you the number one player. He said, I need to get you. I said, okay. So I set up a visit and then I went on my visit and all that. So yeah, Louisville was there too, but he gave me an ultimatum, which I ain't on that. You feel me? You can't tell me you have to sign right now in July and I got the whole year to go on my visits and do, go through my
Right.
recruiting thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's only you only get one time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He couldn't respect that though. He couldn't respect that. Which
Hey, and
I
Mm.
was like,
that's
that's
bad
cool.
business. That's bad business. That's
Terrible. It's
basically
it's
like them.
terrible business.
Yeah, it's like them people calling you, giving you a deal and say, all right, this is like this, but if you don't get it today, then the deal's not
Right.
there. Like
Take it or leave it.
what we call that is that's a
That's all it
Just
is.
make you feel like if you secure what you got, you okay with me shopping around. You know I'll be back.
I ain't gonna lie. If he'd have waited for me, it'd have been a hard decision.
Mm.
That would have been a that would have been
I would
a
have
that
had a
would have been
motherfucking
a
squad too.
yeah. It would have been a tough decision. I was what they was missing, bro.
Mm.
You
I was
thank
what
Reese,
they
you,
was
Rick.
missing, bro.
Thank you, Rick. You
Yeah.
impatient
He
shit,
he
you
be
and Reese
tripping,
together
bro.
in
bastard.
college.
And
Man,
just think
that's
about me
wild.
having that nigga Reese as my point guard, bro.
He ain't gonna pass that motherfucker to you.
Shit, yeah, he was, cause he was gonna have to fight me.
Cause I played with that nigga Italy. He ain't want past that
But
bitch.
see, that's Italy though. It's a little different. Patino ain't going for that shit. But pass that ball up that court, nigga. That's the difference between Patino and
Decision.
Tubby.
Mm-hmm.
One decision could have altered history just like that.
Just like that, bro.
Wow, wow. So you end up playing under Tubby Smith,
So
both
I
of
ended
y'all.
up going with Tubby because Tubby stayed down the whole 2 years.
Mm-hmm,
He
mm-hmm.
waited for me and everything. You feel me? So it didn't matter who. It really didn't matter who came after that because I was gonna stay true to who was there when I was coming out of high school. You
Okay.
feel me? I had four offers:
Mm-hmm.
Western, Eastern, Moorhead, and Kentucky coming out of high school. Nobody else was messing with me, bro.
For
But when
sure.
I went JUCO, when I blew up in junior college, you feel me? Then I had every school in the country, you feel me, trying to get me. So, but I stayed true to Tubby though,
Straight
which
up.
you feel me?
He stayed.
Yeah, he didn't stay true to me, but you feel me? It is what it is.
You're right. But you did
It
your
just tell
part
you
though.
how. Right now, I'm always staying 10 toes, no matter what.
Okay. So with that being said, each of y'all kind of give me a Tubby story that maybe nobody has heard before. Like, give us the insight. Give us your Tubby story that whether it's funny, crazy, whatever that people might not have heard before.
Shit, with me is probably one when he wouldn't let me transfer.
Mm.
I went in there. Shit, when Twan was coming here, I felt I wasn't gonna get to play because shit, he gave all my minutes from my freshman year to Chuck,
I
and I
remember
told him
that though.
I wanted to play the threesome, and then you got Azabuki and Twan coming in, so I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna never get to play. And
And
then
I ain't know nothing about Azabuki.
we still had Queese, Jules. Was Stone there with you, or he left
Now
the year
Stone
before?
he transferred to Louisville
Yeah, he trained.
before I got there. He let him transfer.
We had Queese,
He was the last
Jules.
player he let transfer.
We had
Chuck
some, and
Hayes.
Chuck and we had somebody and I ain't really want to play the post and I was trying to play on the wing because in high school I was first team all state point guard. So
And
I ain't really
Cincinnati
want
was
to.
gonna let you play the point.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna leave and go to Cincinnati because they were gonna let me play the
Mm-hmm.
point.
You
Cause
played some
what was
point.
up with Keith Legree?
You played some point though. You
Not
Mm-hmm.
much,
did. You
not for real. I just get that bitch and push it.
And bring it up to court and shit.
I ain't
but
care if
it,
he took me out. I was just
but
gonna push it.
he never let bigs do that ever though. You was the first to ever kind of do that though, to be honest, bro.
Nah, he didn't
Nah,
let
because
he didn't let E do it.
not for real.
He did it himself.
Yeah,
Yeah, because but in film session it was something different though.
hmm. He wants you
You
to
know what
outlet
I'm
that
saying?
to the point guard, and I'm like, shit, I can do the same shit. I'm like, you recruited, told me I was going to play some point when I was being recruited, but it never worked
Yeah, he
out where
tell
I
you a
got
lot
to.
of stuff.
We had a whole lot of guards here in here, so I end up playing 3, 4, and 5. Well, shit, 4 and 5 mostly. But I went into his office. I told him I wanted to leave. He's like, man, I ain't gonna let you leave. You know, if you leave, I'm gonna make the way you got to sit out another year.
2 years. You just gonna have to miss 2 years.
Yeah,
He
so I was
meant
like,
that.
It's
I had
crazy that back
He
then
meant that.
that's how it was, but now like cats will go two, three different schools.
to
But
go
but
ahead and
li-
take somebody's spot.
but listen, Satch, I'm in my feelings, because being a fan, I'm glad he held his ass back and did all that. And what you mean? Listen to me. If he would have let him go, we wouldn't have been the team. I'm serious. Like these two on this screen right now, They was like literally like regardless if they got all the accolades, they was the heart and soul, bro. Like they was why we were so tough, bro. Like they were tough. Like you Tubby's guys are like my guy asked me before the segment, y'all, who's Tubby coaching wise? Who is he? I was great to start describing and saying all that. I said, yo, coach, Calvin Sampson, hard note, play defense first and offense and all that. We
Hard
work
nose.
inside to out. Like don't play a lot of players, 7-8 man rotation, if that. Say
Don't take a lot of dribbles.
Team first.
Everything
Old
team
school.
first. You got to swing the ball. You take
swing
too
the
many
ball.
dribbles, you coming out.
And the whole thing with that
Yeah.
is
Throw it
and,
inside.
and throw it inside
It
out.
didn't matter who it was. Throw it inside.
Throw it
It could
I
be
had
a
inside.
to change my
guard in the
game,
post.
and I had to
Throw it
become a
inside.
post player. But I was such a good passer, it kind of worked out good.
Yeah.
You
It
throw me the
worked out
ball in the
for
post,
us.
it's just like a point guard having the ball, and I'm trying to create that double team, and because I don't want to score for real. But yeah, I had to change
He
my
was
whole
scoring though,
whole way of everything.
Yeah.
just to get minutes.
Yeah.
And so, what was those practices like then, man? How did that go down? Let us know.
Man, we won with our junior year. We won all them games in a row. We won 26 in a row.
Practice was sweet, bro.
Practice was cool. We weren't really
Practice was
doing much.
sweet.
We've been there
Yeah.
45 minutes some days.
Really?
We we knew the game plan. We studied a lot of films. We was intimidating the most teams. But
I
when you
didn't.
ain't winning,
Yeah.
what was my freshman or sophomore year, we lost to
I was
Louisville.
gonna say I don't know nothing about that part, bro.
That motherfucker put 30 minutes on the clock. That's when Bowes was crying and shit because Bowes wouldn't touch the line. So this motherfucker kept making us run. He's like, oh, y'all fearless leader don't want to touch the line. Are we gonna run another one?
Man, fearless
Man, we
leader,
ran about
boy.
100 suicides that day.
And when they say
And
Bogues, y'all,
everybody
he
was
mean
mad at Bowes.
Keith Bogans, y'all. Keith Bogans. That's what he's saying when he say Bogues.
Oh, man, that was the one person that Tubby knew that if he took his heart, the team would respond. If he could break him.
Tell us. You got a practice story for us? You said it was a little different for you.
Yeah. See, I don't know nothing about no hard practices or none of that. Cause when I was there, we was always winning. My 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
my first year we was like 30 something and five. Then in my senior year, we probably lost like 6 games, 7 games, but we won 30. So my practices was sweet. You know what I'm saying? Even though Tubby was crazy, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the man was crazy, man, especially in practice. Mine was sweet, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The practices, Twan, you say they was easy. E, you said they was like torturous. Where's the gap at?
The gap is he now he being at a play his 2 years not being very good.
Who? They not being that
E.
good?
That's why his practices was tougher than mine. When I got there, the whole culture was different. We was winning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
They had it bad because they was going through patches where they was having trouble winning games.
Right.
Tubby a military type coach. You know what I'm saying? When he thinks shit going bad, he gonna put you in even tougher obstacles out there just so he could say, okay, we went through that. You know what I'm saying? Now you know what it's like to go with adversity. So now we can play some ball. Some players get it, some players don't. Some players buy in, some players don't. Unfortunately, they had players on that team that wouldn't buy in. You know what I'm saying? First thing they do when Tubby get tough is they reject it.
Right.
You feel me? Because they ain't never had a coach talk. And like I say, military. So when I say military, that mean he say certain words to his players. You feel me? He gonna cuss you out.
Right.
He gonna call you out your name.
Right.
He gonna get personal with you. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
might say something about your family, anything, bro. Anything to get that nerve. That's how he was, bro. You feel me?
And like you said some
But
players,
it works though.
right. In some players, if you're not
Yeah, but
mentally
yeah,
tough or emotionally tough, it's gonna chew you. You ain't gonna be able to come back. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So
not at all, bro. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt the team. It's gonna hurt you. That's why a lot of them players had to transfer.
Yeah. Thinking back
Get that right.
in that, as far as the players being on there and staying true, who was one of the players that you can remember that might not got like the accolades, was like really like that man and was kind of like underrated because y'all had a lot of talent, a lot of guards, a lot of depth. Like who kind of got pushed in the shuffles, if you can remember?
Shoot, Josh Carrier off top. Just thinking about any player like Josh Carrier, bro.
Okay.
You talking about a guy who played, who, in my opinion, better than JJ Redick, bro.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? That's how high I'm putting that man, G.
Okay.
And I done played against the man since high school. I done watched him play since my sophomore year. But
Right.
he a freshman playing varsity.
In high school.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I'm a sophomore playing JV. He a freshman playing varsity. You dig
Yeah.
what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
That's the type of player, bro. He always been able to shoot the ball. He shoot better than Reddick, bro. He got a quicker release. He's more athletic. Reddick play better defense.
Yeah.
But other than that, bro, he supposed to went to the league, bro. He
And
went to any other school and they used him like they supposed to, he go league.
I think you
So
hit the hammer on the nail though.
was it his lack of defense that kept him off the floor, or what was it?
Nah, man. Tubby don't give a man a chance to really do what he can do out there. If you ain't in the starting five, you not getting big time minutes to be able to perform like uh like you normally would playing on a team. Once you set in the role of coming off the bench for Tubby, bro, you already committing yourself. You not playing no more than 15 to 20 minutes. Just straight like that.
If you
Them starting five, they gonna play 30 minutes, bro.
straight up.
That's why every interview, if you go back and listen to any interview I ever had with them people, because they always ask me, "Do you think you should have played more minutes or whoop de whoop de whoop?" But as a player on his team, you can't say, "Oh well, yeah, I deserve to play whoop de whoop de whoop." Hey, whatever minutes I get, I go out there and try to make the best of it and do what I
Straight up.
can to help this team win.
Right.
You feel
Right.
me? But no, it wasn't no lack of defense or none of that, bro. To answer your question, it was just that was how Tubby is. You know what I'm saying? We come off the bench, we play 3 to 4 minutes, we right back on the bench. Starters back in. Or somebody in foul trouble, you might get lucky one night. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So even if
He
you got
got in
called
foul trouble. Yeah, I'm gonna get 25 minutes tonight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially if I'm having a good game. Now, if I make a couple mistakes, like me, I might not go back in the game if I make more than a couple mistakes, or it look like I'm not ready to play according to what he's looking at.
mm-hmm.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Because he'll make an assumption so quick. You make a mistake. Oh, you made that mistake because you wasn't ready to play.
Right.
You made that mistake because you thinking about that white girl, or you thinking about your mom at home, or whatever the case may be. That's what he was on. You know what I'm
Short
saying?
leash. Short leash.
Yeah, everybody on that bench was on a short leash, bro. Everybody. Now the starters, you can make mistakes, and I know because I've been on both sides. You dig what I'm saying? When I first came to Kentucky, I was a starter. Reason why I lost my spot because I broke my hand. You know what I'm saying? I broke my
Jules.
hand. I missed 6 weeks.
Jules Kamara. I mean, the Jules Kamara
Knocked me out
undercut
the air in
y'all.
practice, man.
Monkey mug.
Yeah, nah, he pushed me out the air.
Exactly.
And we was arguing too that day, man. Man, yeah, I missed 6 weeks, bruh. After that, it was over with, bruh. I ain't never recover after that. Not with Tubby.
I
Cause I could
remember.
never understand why he was doing me like that.
Yeah, I remember Maui Invitational. Like you said earlier in the that was your moment. That moment wasn't too big for you. You came out. I think you had like 10 or 11 at the half, and then you did like inside out, and you scored a basket before the halftime, and y'all ran off to the half. I remember vividly. You
Yeah,
was
that
the
was
man.
Virginia. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you said you came out of that. Did you break your wrist after the Maui tournament?
Yeah, right after in practice the next day.
That's what I thought.
I was averaging 15 points, 4 rebounds, 4 steals, 4 assists in 3 games.
In 3 games.
They bill us Jay Billis and Rex Chapman was calling me the best thing since Antoine Walker. And the next thing you know, it's over with. Just like that, man. It's over with, bruh.
Injuries.
The injuries, bruh. I'm telling you. And that's the first time I ever been hurt. Whole career. First time ever, bruh.
Yeah.
But yeah, that 6 weeks, man, that set me back. Cause when I came back, they was already well oiled. You know what I'm saying? They was well oiled. So then I had to try to find my niche or try to find my way back in. But
Mm-hmm.
like I say, once you on that bench and you become a part of the bench mob, bro, you just that's where you at. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't taking nobody's spot unless they got hurt.
Yes, I got hurt.
E E
Unless they got
E.
hurt, which happened again though.
Yeah. E. We talking about the short leash. That if you in that starting five within Tubby, you in there 30 minutes plus. But if you coming off that bench, you good to get 10 to 15 minutes. Can you? Is he right? Was he right?
Oh yeah, my first year, my freshman year, I probably played about 15, 20 minutes a game. Then my second year, when I got in the doghouse, I got in trouble at the end of my freshman year, failed that drug test, and he really ain't fuck with me that sophomore year. And shit, I wasn't even getting in but 3, 4 minutes a game. And you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that junior year come around, if it wasn't for Jules getting in trouble, shit, I don't know how much I'd have played.
Right.
Yeah, cause you started off suspended that year.
Yeah, when y'all went to Hawaii, I had to stay back because I
Yeah.
played in 2 summer leagues
So
in the
let me
summer.
ask y'all, the battling in the SEC. What was one team or one player that just like I just hate to play them. I hate to see him because I already know how he gonna do. Or I already know how they gonna do. Who did you hate to see? Who do you hate to face?
For me, it
Shit.
was Georgia.
Yeah, that's why I was going to say
Why
Georgia.
Georgia? What was it about Georgia?
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers
So
physical.
every team in the SEC physical. You know what I'm saying? Every team physical. That's just what it was. But Georgia boys was extra physical, bro. Like
Jonas
I'm talking
Hayes.
about, they had big bodies. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
that
Like they
motherfucker strong
guards
as
was
hell.
big, except for the little Ezra. He was a little skinny dude. But
Was it the Hayes brothers? Jarvis Hayes?
yeah, Jonas and Jarvis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense because those
They
were
was
some
they
big
was
boys.
tough. Yeah,
Yeah.
strong too.
Yeah. And they
Yeah,
were
big
very
the big boys. They had big power forwards. They had the big white dude playing center, setting them hard screens.
yeah.
And then they coach had them playing so hard, bro.
Herrick.
Listen, bro, I played 2 years. I played 2 years, bro, at Kentucky. I lost 3 SEC games. Three. Two of them was to Georgia.
Wow.
Two of them.
Wow.
And I lost three.
That says a
Two
lot.
Georgia, one Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to lose the Vanderbilt because everybody loses at Vanderbilt.
Really? What was it about?
Everybody.
What make it hard to play there?
It's on a stage.
They got the old school gym, right?
It right.
Right. And it's
Right.
it's
It's not staying.
it's a it's a
It's
it's
on a
it's a
stage.
what you call it? It's like an opera house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The rim still come out the top of the like high school, how the
Mm-hmm.
backboard of the rim come off the wall and come
Mm-hmm.
down. Like they
Mm-hmm.
gotta crank it. They got them type rims.
Okay.
And you sitting at the opposite ends of the court and not on the side.
Yes.
Oh,
You sitting at the opposite ends. So you got to run all the way to the middle of the court to check in.
gotcha.
Not to mention the court is elevated.
Right.
So when you looking at the crowd, all you seeing is the top of their heads on
Mm-hmm.
the front row because
Mm-hmm.
we the court's elevated.
It up.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's tough because you only play on elevated courts in the NCAA tournament.
The tournament. Right.
That's the only time you play elevated court. But when you go to Vanderbilt, yeah, it's cracking. And it's not a big ass gym.
Mm-hmm.
So the elevated court, you literally everybody's on top of you.
Okay.
So
They
yeah, it's tough.
they
It's
like
tough in
messing
there.
with depth perception.
Yeah. So when you shooting, bro, and you seeing the background is like the background's crazy, bro. It's not like it's dark, but it's light.
Mm.
Like I don't know how to explain it, but like it's dark but it's light, bro. Like the same thing with if you ever watched somebody play Ole Miss,
Okay.
how it's dark as hell,
Mm-hmm.
but it's bright
Or, or
because they
Mm-hmm.
got
Madison
like
Square
one
Garden.
bright light.
You ever seen Madison Square
Yeah.
Garden?
Yeah, yeah,
Madison
like
Square.
like that.
It's dark in the stands, but then
The
it's
lights
light
Yeah,
on
out.
the
it's
court.
bright on yeah, bright, but then it's dark as hell on the outside of there.
Right.
Yeah, that shit tough, bro. Trying to shoot in there, bro. Like it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's why everybody take a L in there.
Who was on Vanderbilt's team that year?
You remember Matt Freege?
Yes.
Big 6'9" white dude shoot threes.
Yeah.
They had a little guard out of Nashville. I can't remember his name. He was tough too. They had Scott Huntley from Kentucky, Scott
Okay.
County.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I remember that squad. They got lucky that
You remember Brian Thornton? Went to Manual.
like
Big
another
dude.
Kentucky guy. Another Kentucky guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he was there too. He was there. He played 4 years down there.
Yeah.
I don't think they had
So you
nobody make it to the
so
league
you know what that's
from
telling
that.
me though from the outside looking in, that sounds like a bunch of Kentucky boys that was hurt and mad and upset that they weren't wearing a Kentucky jersey and they played their asses off against y'all. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they always do. Like anybody play Kentucky, bro, we gonna get their best game.
We get that.
We gonna
Absolutely.
get their best shot. I don't care how garbage, how sorry they are, bro. We gonna get their best shot.
Absolutely.
So who was one player that you remember that stood out that that you played against that was you was just like, man, this dude is unstoppable right now. Like, who was that?
Had to be Wade, Dwayne Wade, and because he's not. I ain't gonna say I couldn't have stopped him, but once a nigga going already, it's hard to guard a nigga already going.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? I come in the game, he already got 12, 13 points. He feeling good. You know what I'm saying?
Talking
But
about D Wade,
he's
ain't you?
tough. You already know. Cause listen, cause I'm thinking, cause I can guard him. We play the same and go into that rim.
Nah, that
We
should
gonna
have been
get
my
low. We gonna
matchup
get.
that game. He started Chuck out on him. I should have
That's
guarded
the
him.
problem. That was the problem.
That
He
was the
put
problem.
Chuck on him. Chuck got in foul trouble. Yeah, we didn't get any rebounds after that because Chuck's on the bench with foul trouble. You
I
know what
mean,
I'm saying?
And they was big
but at the
too.
end of the day,
They was big.
as good as he was and everything that happened, like these are the facts. These ain't no feelings. He should have went with Antoine
Yeah.
Barber instead of a hurt Keith Bogans. One, Keith Bogans twisted his
Mm-hmm.
ankle, and I know he got you there, but he hurt us on defense. He wasn't playing
Severely.
well. That's one. Two, it was
Yeah.
the point guard, Diener.
He was all in the paint. Diener.
Diener, Cliff, or
Yeah.
whoever, or Fitch, they couldn't stop him. And then Robert, the big, he never had a game
Big
like that.
dude.
Jackson.
Robert Jackson.
He got
Robert
drafted off
Jackson,
that game.
hey, he got drafted off that game. Yeah, that was one of them games where Queese is the type, if he got going offensively, then on defense, you ain't getting nothing going. Well, he didn't get the ball, and so on defense, it went down. Queese Essel was one of the coldest, and that was
But it was tough. Hey, I'm gonna put it like this, little dog. It was tough on Queese because he got niggas driving straight at him every play. Diener coming straight at him, and Wade was coming straight at him every play, bro.
because there was
Wade
beef.
dunked on him like twice, maybe three times. Wade dunked on him, bro. So ain't nothing he can do. I step up, he drop it off, finish. I step up, he drop it off, he throw it out to the three, they banging the three. I step up, he dunking on me.
And
What am I
what's the
do?
what's the one dude that went to New York Knicks?
Novak.
Novak.
Yeah. 20 points. Steve Novak.
Steve Novak had 20.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
20.
give it all to Wade. That was a team effort. They played their hearts out, man.
I tell people all the time, bro, it wasn't just Wade. Wade had 20, but them other niggas had 22, bro.
Exactly. That wasn't supposed to have 20.
That white boy had 20. We could deal with Wade's 20. He could
Right.
have that weak ass 20. But Novak's 20,
Diener,
Diener's 15, Robert Jackson's 15, the power forward, the Shelton, his 15 and 10. We couldn't deal with that.
too much.
It was too much. It was too much. Not to mention we dug ourselves in the hole. So after all that, we still had to come back. You feel me? So we fighting all this trying to come back from being down 15, 16 points.
Wasn't y'all the number one?
And the whole crowd is Marquette in Wisconsin.
Because
The
that's where
whole
y'all
crowd. We in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Minneapolis.
5 hours from Wisconsin, 8 hours from Marquette.
Wow.
We played Wisconsin the night before. They stayed and cheered for Marquette. It
Nice.
was a home game for them niggas. It's a
Straight
home
up.
game.
Man.
Straight up. See?
But now, Wade was tough though. But I'm gonna keep it real with you though. Kennedy Winston. You remember Kennedy Winston? Alabama.
Yeah.
6'7", light skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a killer.
For
He
them.
was tough. You might have to go back and check him out. Kennedy Winston, he was tough.
Okay. Okay.
I tell you somebody else. I didn't have to guard him though. Dupree.
Mm.
LSU. He was
Ronald Dupree.
Ronald Dupree.
LSU.
He played in the NBA for a
Yeah.
few years. Detroit
You
Pistons.
remember number 13.
He played in the NBA for a
Yeah.
few years.
He was tough.
Okay.
Yeah. And the other nigga that played at LSU. He was a freshman my senior year. Bass.
Brandon Bass.
Brandon Bass. Big power forward. He's cold for real.
NBA
He's cold.
champion. Boston
Hey,
Celtics.
cuz. That one the strongest I ran up on. He one of the strongest, bro.
He
I'm talking about, bro. I ain't even mean to take a charge. He made me take a charge. Do you hear what I'm telling you?
Knock you off your feet.
He made me take a charge.
straight
I
up.
wasn't trying to. I was trying to stand my ground.
Right.
I took it personal. You feel me?
He just knocked you over.
Bruh. Damn, move, nigga.
That's what's up, man.
Man. That's
But no, that SEC was tough, though. It was a lot of players, though. I like on some real shit. Derek Zimmerman, bruh. Mississippi State. He was tough.
Yeah.
Little guard.
mm-hmm.
Mo Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Mo Williams was tough. He
Mo
was tough.
Williams,
Yeah, he was
Alabama.
tough.
Yeah.
Because Ainge had the ultimate green light, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of them Hayes, that boy Jarvis, his pull-up game, mid-range, bruh. He probably had one of the best mid-range. He reminded me of Rip Hamilton on the mid-range game.
Straight up.
He didn't get to really show it in the league, you feel me? But that's the type of game he had. If you go back and watch them Georgia games, that's all he did. Dribble baseline and pull up.
Yeah.
Dribble right to the free throw line, elbow, pull up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying? He was
speaking
tough though with that
and
shit,
look,
bro.
and that's a good point because you talking about mid range and the game. Then explain to some of the fans about how the game was played then and how like the game is played now, not only on the court but like off the court, like with the style of play, and then how these kids are like so spoiled and entitled with this NIL and transfer portal. Like give us a little bit about like how the trajectory is, within then and now.
What the game way different from when I played to now, it's way different. Example, you come down on the fast break, it's a 3-on-1. You pull up and shoot a three today. Today, them two players they flaring out for threes.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
In 2000, 95, 96, 97, the 80s,
To the rack.
man, you bet. Boy, if you shoot a three on the fast break, you pull up and shoot a jump shot on the
You
fast break.
you out of there.
Come on over here. Come on over and sit down, bro.
Yep.
Come sit down with me. You
Yep.
feel me? You throw a flashy pass. You throw it behind your back. Come sit down.
Yep.
You go in the game, you do a spin move, throw it behind your head, whatever the case is, bro, they do right now. The Euro step, anything look flashy, you coming to sit down. Them coaches wasn't going for that old school. Now, these kids, they shoot too many threes. They ain't taking charges. You feel me? They ain't diving on the floor.
Right.
They're not doing no dirty work. They're not boxing out. So now, then the game when I played is based on more skill and hard work. Now it's just all skill.
it's just
Whatever you can do, that's what you do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you can do this, that's what you do. They don't know
Right.
how to do nothing else.
One trick pony.
And that's just how the game is gone.
Yeah.
But the money messing the game up too though. Because
Okay.
now you go college, you getting money. You ain't working to go pro.
Hmm.
Now the pro game going down. Look at the pro game from back when we was growing up. It's totally different.
Okay.
It's all entertainment. They took the defense away. I can't bump you. I can't hand check you.
mm-hmm.
Right.
I can't do none of that.
Right.
People want to
That's a
see
big
people want to see
difference.
20-point games. They want to see 120 on the board.
They want to see 120. How was that? How was that telling me who better? We doing the showcasing offense. We showcasing somebody can shoot threes. That's all we showcasing. Threes and dunks.
Yeah, because it's
We're
all
not showing.
analytics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all they going off, and then you going off these numbers. How you put it, man? I can't say they're not real numbers. It's like they kind of fake, but they are real because they actually doing it. But it ain't real, bruh. He's scoring 40 points and ain't nobody checking him. Kobe scoring 40 over three defenders. Mike scoring over three defenders, scoring 40. It's a difference. You feel me? They bumping them, bumping them, bumping them. Kevin Durant and them ain't going through that. LeBron ain't going through that, bruh. LeBron got a taste of it when he first came to the league.
So I'm saying, is it Steve Kerr? Is it because I mean I felt like when Golden
They
State
changed.
won doing that,
Yeah,
when
they
they had the
did.
Splash Brothers and they shooting
They they
everything.
they changed the game.
That
They changed the game. They did. Steph Curry, Clay. We're gonna shoot threes. We're gonna
and Trey
outshoot our.
Young.
Yeah, yeah. But they was winning.
Mm-hmm.
They was winning. So now the NBA like, okay, they shooting all these threes and scoring all these points. Now we putting a little bit more crowd, people in the crowd. They coming back to the game more. Okay, let's do it that way. We'll take hand checking away. So you
You
gotta
there?
back up because you can't bump them no more.
You
So
there?
you got to give them space.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can step back. Now you can step back 3 steps. You know what I'm saying? Now you can Euro and then take additional 2 steps back. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's all entertainment, all offense.
And I believe that's why now the WNBA is more popular and getting more because before it was like women's basketball lacked that they wasn't rough enough,
They were, yeah.
but now it's no difference.
Now they are shooting threes.
Right.
That's all they doing now. Shooting threes. Everybody's shooting threes.
Exactly. So it's like if
And
you
they was hating on Caitlin Clark, but Caitlin Clark put them on.
mm-hmm.
They ain't had no player people were following, trying to see how many points they gonna score. It was just like how the NBA started. Big people, big players,
Right,
centers, power forwards.
right.
In the WNBA, who was all the MVPs? All power forwards and centers.
He's parking them. Yeah.
Yep. And before Parker, what was old girl? Tina Thompson?
Yeah, Thompson. Oh yeah. Killer.
Bruh, it don't like it now. You get a girl like Caitlin Clark come in, she's a guard. And she can score 35. You feel me? 40 points. And she gonna be an entertainer because she gonna shoot threes from half court, like Steph Curry. Now
Right.
they getting people in the crowd. They getting more teams, more cities. It's finna be cracking. They finna have a real season
And it's like theirs going up while the NBA going down.
going down. That's why every year they try to change the All-Star game.
Right. But I think
They
it's
trying to
cyclical.
figure out how
And
to
I
get
think
it back.
somebody will put together a team that's gonna
Yeah.
stop all that. And it's going they gonna be rough and they gonna bump them and they gonna do all the old school stuff. And these teams now ain't gonna be able to adjust to it. That's the only thing I feel like is really gonna save the NBA. It's wild, man. It's wild. Oh, getting back to it, man. Can you talk to me about a time when you maybe doubted yourself? Like, man, I don't really know if I'm gonna keep on this route. Tell us, was there ever a time when you was like, I don't know, man, you doubted yourself and thought about like maybe hitting the road in the middle of the night? You ever had a time like that? If so, like, tell me about it.
I had a few nights like that, G. Hey, it like that when I came back from after I broke my hand, we played Louisville. Louisville beat us, bruh, down there in Freedom Hall. I came back to Lexington. That was probably like a 12 o'clock game, early game. So we got back to Lexington probably about like 4. Man, I went and drove Eat Town, and then I was fiend to transfer to Louisville on some real shit. I had a guy plugged in between me and Patino. So I was like, I was finna go there, but then I didn't want to sit out no more. I'd already missed 2 years of D1. So I was like, you know what, bruh? I'm gonna just stick it out, bruh, and just stick it out and see if it work out. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, man, just sitting out any more time was gonna kill me, bruh. Like, you feel me? Especially being off the scene. You know, them not seeing me, and then so that time, and then my senior year, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, it was some tough nights for my senior year because it's my senior year and me and Tubby ain't getting along, and I'm not playing a lot of minutes, and my portal to get to the league is closing. You feel me? I went from top 10, bruh, to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with Tubby, bruh. So just trying to fight that man, bruh, fighting for minutes, bruh. Like, it was nights, man. I was like, man, fuck this shit, bruh. You feel me? Like, I'm going to the crib. Saying I don't got time to keep playing with Tubby. You know what I'm saying? He playing with me, but my mama always taught me don't quit, bro. Feel me? Especially don't go all the way D1 and then be like, it's over. You feel me? I always felt like I was gonna be straight regardless, which I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I turned out straight or whatever the case. But it was a lot of them nights. My senior year though, I was like, yeah, it's over.
Okay, okay. And so I'm guessing if you could do anything over again, it would be maybe not jump at that practice, that
Mhm.
moment when he pushed you.
If I could do anything, bro, I wouldn't have came to Kentucky, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. If I could go back, bruh, I'd have went UNLV.
Really?
Or I'd have went straight league. I just took my chance. You feel me? Even if it had been late first round, I'd have been in there. Or second round, I'd have made somebody's team. It wouldn't have been no thing. Because I had a good motor. You feel me? But UNLV had my coach from JUCO. You dig what I'm saying? So what happened? He left us my after we won the championship my freshman year. His dad was Charles Spoonhour. I don't know if y'all remember Charlie Spoonhour, coached at St. Louis, coach Larry Hughes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his son Jay was my coach at Wabash. So he left after we won the chip and went with his daddy. His daddy got the job at UNLV that next season. So he went with him. So when he went with him, they immediately came back and to get me. And we had conversations about, if he ever got a job at a smaller school, whatever, he would ask me would I go. And I was like, shit, hell yeah, I go. You feel
Right.
me? But when it came down to it, like I said, it's UK, you feel me? I've been watching UK my whole life. I'm from Kentucky. And if I'm gonna wear anything across my chest, it's gonna be KY. You feel me? Or Louisville. You feel anything I do with Kentucky, bro, it was gonna be so ultimately it was gonna be Louisville or Kentucky. I would have went UNLV, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I
I,
said, if Patino would have stuck around, bro, I probably would have ended up in Louisville on some real shit.
Okay.
But that
and and
ultimatum
and
shit blew my
and
mind, bro. Like I
and,
wasn't on
and
that shit.
honestly, again, from an African American point of view, Louisville is a city.
It's a big
It's
difference.
more lit. They appreciate they African Americans a lot. Now Kentucky, they love you, but if you ain't playing well, you nothing, and they don't care. Like, yeah, it ain't the
They
love
they
is not
they
there.
show you that though, and they don't love you though. Then you
Right.
just a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You a regular nigga after that, and they might call you one. You know what I'm saying? It's still Kentucky. You feel me?
And look, and with that said, with seeing how the style of play Louisville was running with pressing
Hmm.
and running and gunning,
That's my style of play.
that was
That's
your
my
style
that's
of
my
play.
style.
That was your style of
But
play.
Tubby said, but Tubby said he was gonna play like that though. Let's not get it twisted. I was promised that Tubby was gonna play like that. He was gonna change his style that next season for the better of the team. That was the plan.
Right.
But when I got there, everything reverted back.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
so he was one of them ones. He would say whatever he can to get you on campus.
Exactly. Terrible. That's why he can't coach. After shit started changing and players started transferring, he couldn't keep a job. You know what I'm saying? He went on that rant. They just teaching them how to quit. That's all they're doing, teaching them how to quit. You let them transfer. He meant that shit, bro. He wants you to stick it out. And even like me, bro, I lost $1 million, bro, fucking with Tubby, sticking it out. Eric Daniels, bro. Eric Daniels missed out on 100 million. If he'd have left and called Tubby's bluff, bro, and went Cincinnati like he should have, bro, he'd have been top 10 pick, bro. He'd have made 100 million in the league, bro. Let's keep it real, bro.
Yeah. And
On some real shit.
and look, and so I just think back your senior year Alabama game.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say
Yeah.
24, 26, Satch.
Yeah.
They let him
He let
go.
me loose finally. He needed
He
me
let
that
him
game,
loose.
bro.
He kind of had to, I believe, because of some injuries, right? He
Fish broke
needed him.
Fish broke his finger. Fish broke his finger.
Okay.
Uh the starting five was having a terrible game. Could nobody score, could nobody do nothing. We was down like 15-5 type shit. So he took everybody out, put the bench in, then put the starters back in, which I was starting because Fitch broke his finger. So he put us back in. So my mind like, shit, now it's time for you to get going. For the simple fact, everybody's fucked up. So really it don't matter what's going on. You feel me? He ain't gonna put me back on the bench. I'm with the starters now, bro. You feel me?
But hold on,
First shot.
hold on though. So as he's breaking this down, all he's saying is, I play without a conscience.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah, I can be free.
when I'm telling you, if it wasn't Fitz, or Bogans, you don't know the Carriers, the Barbers, the Daniels, you know the
Mm-hmm.
pump fake, because they was thinking too much, and you could see it
Mm-hmm.
because you see what they
Cause you
do.
gotta worry about if you make a mistake, you coming out of that bitch.
You coming out of there,
You got that worry.
yeah. And honestly, as I think back as a fan and just watching, my whole thing is, why I can say where he was dead wrong on that within you guys is because on that other end, y'all was going to go lock somebody up and play some defense. It wasn't
That's what
like
we
y'all was
did,
just,
bro.
now if y'all was just out there shooting and being selfish and doing that, that's one thing,
Hmm.
or taking bad shots. But there's a thin line between letting somebody
Yeah.
play basketball and then shooting bad shots. And then
Hmm.
on the other end, they're gonna go down there and stop a team from scoring more than 60 something points. So he could have let y'all run a lot more.
Yeah.
Like if you would
And
have
we
took
held teams under 40% every game.
every game. So his defensive
Every game
principles,
under 40.
it was nice.
They
Could you
work.
imagine? Could
They
you
work.
imagine that? Could you that squad that y'all had with Calipari running the team?
But we would have needed assistant coach like Tubby with defense. Because if you take our team and you put Calipari on there, we turn into a different team.
Okay.
We turn into a flashy type team, straight offensive minded type team. We not stopping niggas like that. Cause defense ain't gonna be taught to us. It ain't gonna be important to us. It's a difference. When you go through preseason and you go through practices, defense is preached. Ain't no offense being taught. Ain't no offense being preached. Your first 2-3 weeks of practice ain't got shit to do with no offense. You gonna be running, doing sprints. You gonna do defensive slides.
Right.
You gonna guard a motherfucker. If you can't guard a motherfucker, you ain't playing. You dig
I
what
I
I'm
I,
saying?
I
But
agree with you on that.
if you ain't guarding a motherfucker with collar, but if you ain't guarding with Calipari, you gonna play though. You gonna play, bruh.
Hold on. You
Talk to me,
the more recent Calipari, I would say, like with the Dillinghams and all that. But the old school Calipari, like when they had Liggins and he was defensive minded. Memphis teams, he was defensive minded.
bruh. They wasn't play. They wasn't guarding like that though, bruh. Bruh, he was playing straight. They was playing hard defense, straight man to man. But when it come to being smart, cuz switching defenses, going 2-3, going 3-2,
He won't do that.
going 1-3-1,
He can't do
full
that.
court. He not doing that shit, bruh.
He can't
He
do
not
it.
doing that shit.
He can't
That's
do
what
it.
I'm telling you, bruh.
Right.
Bruh. In
Tubby
order,
went
in
2-3
order, bruh, we won 27. Yes, we won 27 games in a row.
because of
We
defense.
played 2-3, 3-2. Yeah, we pressed when we had to.
Trapped.
We trap. If you was in the corner, you was getting trapped. If you caught the ball cuz you caught the ball on the block, you getting trapped. High post, you getting trapped.
If you was a big and you had game,
You was
Tubby
getting
cracked
trapped.
you. He double teamed you no matter
Yeah,
what.
you was getting trapped.
No matter what.
You not playing one on one in the post. You not playing one on one. That's
At
dead.
all. At all.
That's dead.
Yeah.
Tubby not going for that, bro.
Is that Calvin Sampson? Is that Calvin
Only motherfucker
Sampson?
gonna beat us is a guard.
Satch. Is that Calvin?
Yeah,
Don't he
hard
double the
nose,
big?
cuz. Yeah,
Sampson is a Tubby Smith mini me, man.
yeah,
Straight
they
up.
hard nose, cuz.
Yeah.
They gonna run through a wall, my nigga.
Hey,
For
and don't Calvin
defense, bro.
Sampson
We
got a
don't give a fuck
military
about offense. We gonna play some defense.
Cut from the same cloth.
St.
Yeah.
Clair?
The Samson got military background. Tubby do.
Oh, I don't know.
I think he
They
does.
cut from the same cloth though. That's for sure.
And Tubby was raised on a fucking farm, bro. All they did was fucking work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when he preaching to you, bro, it's I came off a farm. I got 15 brothers and we all had to put our work
Hey,
in out there.
had 15
And he brought
brothers.
that to the team.
Yeah.
Bro.
He was tough.
Yeah. He brought that to the team, bro. That
Straight
farm
up.
mentality, bro. He brought that shit to the team, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna what we he it worked though, bro. You can't be mad at that pussy nigga cause it worked, bro.
It did.
You feel me? The shit worked.
It did.
But if he would have been a little bit more smarter, bro, we'd have had 2 national championships back to back, my junior senior year. If he'd have been a little bit more smarter and listened to himself and not them assistant coaches. You feel what I'm saying? If Tubby would have went with his shit, bro, like he supposed to, and not relied so much on them other ones, he'd have been straight, bro.
Mm.
But he did too much listening to his assistants, bro. That's why we got beat in them big games where we needed to make an adjustment and we didn't make it, or we waited too late to make a real adjustment.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
But we supposed to
It,
have 2 national championships, bro. My junior and senior year, bro.
I
Number
agree.
one overall seed both years.
I remember that.
Who ended up winning
Overall in the whole tournament. #1 overall.
My junior year, Syracuse, Carmelo,
That was a hell of a run.
for sure. Then my senior year was UConn. UConn won girls and boys. That was Ben Gordon now.
Gordon now. Yeah.
But they had a squad too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Okafor. Who else they had up there? They had a big time player too. Rudy
Dang,
Gay.
Babbitt.
They had Rudy Gay on that team. They was tough.
So when you think back on those teams, those times there, what's one memory that sticks out in your mind? Like I'll never forget when this happened. It could be on the floor, or it could be totally different. It could have been on the bus somewhere. Anything.
He get mad if you get smart with him or whatever. But I told him, man, I ain't gonna keep getting smart with you. But you ain't gonna cuss me out, bro. Like I ain't going for that.
Right.
But yeah, he called my man a bitch in his face though, bro. Like I was like, damn.
I can't. I'm surprised because Cliff didn't back down for
Nah,
nothing.
But you know, Cliff called him a bitch too though. He ain't back down though, bro. But it was just a wild shit. Like I ain't never heard a coach come like that. Like never. Like
Cliff played the next day.
uh,
Cliff ended up playing the next day.
hey, no, wait a minute, bro. Nigga ain't started. Do you hear me? Hey, oh, but listen, and before this, they got into it. We was in the huddle playing the game. We was in the game, cuz. The nigga grabbed Cliff arm. Like, grabbed nigga, and Cliff jerked his motherfucking arm away and looked like, what, nigga? And he was like, Brandon, Brandon, check in. Told him
Brandon,
stop and
stop it.
check in. Told him
Brandon,
check in. But it was too late to check in, though. It was too late, bruh. The buzzer already sounded, so he couldn't get Cliff. Cliff had to go play. First play, Cliff rip a nigga. You know how Cliff do. He ripped the nigga, went down and laid that bitch. Got to talking shit. Coach say, hey, Brandon, go sit down. Go sit down. He said, hey, Brandon, go sit down. Hey, the nigga called a timeout, cuz. He called a timeout and said, man, I apologize. He apologized in front of the whole team. He said, I shouldn't have put my hands on him. I apologize.
real, real, real.
Bruh, that shit was crazy, bro. I'm talking about he tried to grab that nigga. That nigga Nigga, get the fuck up off of me, nigga.
And
Mm-hmm.
Cliff was
And Tubby
strong.
was like, yeah, little swole, little stalky nigga. Yeah, he'd have had Tubby all in the chokehold out there, nigga. But now, bro, the same, bro. That's why he was like, he played the next day. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
he
was
needed him.
normal. That was
He
normal.
and honestly, that kind of talk. Just think about it. It's just like
No, that set
sometimes
a
when you
fire
in
under nigga ass, bro.
so what it lit a fire underneath from one. But then think about it.
Yeah,
Yes.
Cliff start. He's our point guard. He start everything. He get everything going defensively. He gonna
Right.
pressure the fuck out of nigga. He gonna get on the nigga ass, bro.
Yeah.
By them two
Yeah.
getting into it, that stirred up a whole thing for us. Cliff went out there
Absolutely.
and got two straight steals. Two
Yeah.
straight steals, cuz.
Yeah.
You feel me? We having a
Yeah.
terrible game. Terrible game. He come out get two straight steals. We turn up, nigga, go up and win by 20.
Straight up.
So Tubby just dialing it up. He just pressing the buttons that he know he need to press.
Yeah. He know
Put the
Cliff.
battery in his back and
Yeah.
let him
He
go.
know he can do that. He know he can't call me no bitch. I don't want to play ball no more. You feel me? See me after the game outside, bro. I don't even want to hoop no more. I can't even think about hooping right now. You done called me out my name. So he ain't gonna call me no bitch. You feel me? Them niggas, he gonna call him, Bogans. He ain't gonna call E. He wasn't gonna call Chuck. He wasn't gonna never say nothing to Azabuki. Yeah, rest of them niggas, he'll call them out their name though. Rest of them niggas. Yeah, Cliff and Bo, man, he'll call him every name out the book, man. And Bo, he was everybody's motherfucker. Motherfucker this, motherfucker that. You think you motherfucking this and you did. Man, anytime he told the balls, this motherfucker. But he knew that's how he can get them to play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I ain't like that, bro. Don't be trying to cuss at me, bro. Like, my mama don't cuss at me, bro. And I ain't never had no daddy, so that's over with.
Mm-hmm.
No, he
Well,
don't.
man, we
Oh,
appreciate it, man. I know you got stories for days.
I got a million of them, especially
Yeah.
coming from Tubby, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
But yeah, man, you on social medias, whatnot. Like, tell
yeah,
people where they can find you. Like, anybody
yeah.
wants to see you, how can
Yeah,
they
I'm
find
on Facebook, bruh. My name, Antoine Barber, senior though. You know, I got a little junior now. And then my Facebook is Hood Scarface
that's your
on my Instagram.
Instagram?
Yeah, on my Instagram.
Okay. Yeah. So y'all check him out, man. Give him a follow. As you see, man, he entertaining. He got stories for days.
Oh yeah.
We got to get you back on here another time,
Yeah,
man.
we gotta really chop it up, get my man on here, man. We gonna have a real session, bruh. For real.
Absolutely, man. Before you leave, man, give me your all time Kentucky. Give me a starting five. Kentucky players only. All
Okay.
time. What you got?
Okay, my point guard. I'm going with that's tough right there though. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna go with Anthony Epps. Cause my guy from Kentucky. I'm gonna give my guy some love. I'm gonna go with Epps at my point guard, bro. Real true point. Not no flashy, not no score. He's just a real point guard, bro. I know he gonna throw me that ball, you feel me?
Right, right.
So at that two spot, I gotta go with probably Derek Anderson. I go with DA.
Okay.
And then at that three, I put me on there for real, but I'm gonna keep it real though, and I'm gonna put Ron Mercer on there. Mercer and Da 2 and 3. You can either or interchange them. It don't matter. You feel me? And then at that four spot, this is tough too because you got so many players, bro. At that four, I'm gonna go with. You know what? I'm gonna go with Anthony Davis, bro,
Yeah.
for the simple fact he was everything at Kentucky, bro. And it's just based at Kentucky, bro. I ain't talking about the league or nothing, just straight at Kentucky, bro. I'm put
Okay.
Davis at that four spot, and then at that five, that's tough too, though, bro. Like, probably, I'm gonna just say, nah, you know what? Nah, it don't matter. They both. I'm gonna put Kenny Walker on there, bro. Probably
Okay.
number five, bro.
Kenny Walker. I'm gonna let you get two coming off the bench because I know it's tough. So give me two
Okay.
more come off the
I
bench.
I got Mashburn. You feel me? I got Walker, Twan. Then I got my boy Rex. You feel me? K. And then I'm gonna put Carl Anthony Towns in there, and one more in that group. I'm gonna put Rondo in there, cuz. I'm gonna put Rondo in there.
Okay.
Cause I could have an argument with Rondo and Epps, but I'm old school. I like old school players better than new school players. That's just how I am. Cause I feel like old school players play a little bit harder. They got more grit to them. You feel me? These new school niggas, they a little different, but it ain't their fault. It's just how the game changed. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's why I put most of my top five is older people.
Got
But
it.
you know, you can have an argument with any of them though.
Right.
Feel me? Because they all was some killers.
Right. Ain't nobody wrong.
Yeah, for sure, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, that's a good squad, man.
Oh yeah, bro.
You can put that up with any school's top five.
And I'm missing SGA. I'm missing Lil Mary Booker. I'm missing people like Davender, Ed Davender, Steele's leader.
Straight dogs.
Man, bro, so many players, bro. Like it's just a tradition. Tony Delk, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. And Tony Delk, bro. Like shit, went to the league and hit it for 50.
Right.
You feel me? Like
Wow.
even Jamal McGlory, bro. Like he was tough. Went to the league, played many years in the league, bro. Like even and Nazi Muhammad. Like it's been a lot of bigs too, bro. But I tell you another one too though. White boy, Jeff Shepard. Jeff Shepard. 1998. They don't win championship without Jeff Shepard.
Right. It was a pivotal part of that team.
Bruh, 98, bruh. The comeback cats. That was Jeff Shepard team, bruh.
Mm,
And that's when I'm really watching. You know what I'm saying? Like we at that age, that was like middle school. Like we was really in tune. So, you know, 98, in that 96 team, they had Epps, Mercer, Anderson, no, Twan wasn't on there. Yeah, Twan was on there too. 96. Bruh. Had 18 NBA niggas, man. The whole team NBA, bruh. But 96 they won, 97 runner up, 98 they won. 99 they was somewhere Sweet 16 or something. Cause that was Tubby's second year, bro. Duke won 99. But them 3 years, dominating college ball,
mm,
dominating college ball. Shit's tough. That's why they be like, why you go to Kentucky, bro? Nigga, the history.
right.
You feel me? Like when you think about it, I'm from history, bruh. I'm from Kentucky. All we know is hooping. So if I go anywhere in the world, I'm going Kentucky. I'm choosing Kentucky. I'm rocking with Kentucky. You
Right.
feel me?
It's hard to see all of that, all them dogs that came through and not go.
You feel me? And that's the best team, like in people's eyes, the
Mm-hmm.
world's eyes. They one of the best in the world ever. We talking
Mm-hmm.
about Kentucky, UCLA, Duke, North Carolina. Kentucky probably the best. If they had a chart or a poll,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be Kentucky. We got the most fans. They follow us everywhere. We had a whole gym full of niggas in Europe, bruh. They played Michigan and it was all blue in there.
Mm.
In Europe. Man, ain't that crazy, bruh?
Wow.
And they like, where you gonna go school at? Nigga,
What you think?
man, Kentucky, boy.
And for those that seen the movie He Got Game, Jesus Shuttlesworth,
Man, yeah, yeah.
that was a real thing at Kentucky
That,
all day, every day
that was
for the
real,
players.
bro. That was real.
I got some stories. I got some stories, bro. Like straight up. Hey, hey, look, white dude got real cool with. He was dating a bad white girl, and they was at a frat party. And Satchel, you know him well, cause he played for your Rockets. Twan, you remember old Terrence Jones?
Yeah.
Hey man, he had been dating that girl for a year and some change, y'all. It wasn't no girl he just got, a few weeks, few months. Terrence Jones walked up in that frat party. He put on his shoes, man. He walked up to that girl next to her boyfriend of a year some change and left up out her with that boy still in therapy. That boy still in therapy to this day
Hey
for that
man,
move.
it happens, bro. I think the motherfucker. throw away years for just a one night stand, bruh. I'm talking about fuck him. He'll be all right. It's a once in a lifetime, bruh. You'd be surprised, bro.
Absolutely.
But you won't be surprised, bro.
Right, right.
Like for real. But think about that shit, bro. These country motherfuckers ain't seen a nigga never. First they see a famous nigga. What she gonna do?
Mama, can I bring him? Mama,
Nope.
Man, do you hear me now? In a city, in a town full of white folks, not a nigga in sight. They gonna bring one home. Cause he play
he's
for
mine,
UK,
mama.
boy.
He's mine. I found him first.
I seen him on TV. Fuck you mean?
So, so look, cuz with that said, I want you to tell the folks out there what is your overall view and opinion on Mark Pope? It's only been going on 2 years, but answer these two questions. What do you feel like where we're headed now with Pope? And do you think that this squad's team that's coming up this year that they've bought and paid for nicely, could have beat that team behind me? Could have beat Tubby's them team? Tell me what you think about Pope first.
I like Pope. You know, it was tough when Calipari put his papers in. Everybody thought it was over. You know, end of an era. Pope came in, saved the day. I like Pope, bro. Like he's a hell of a coach, man. He don't get rattled, man. He don't do all that yelling and screaming. Good Christian guy. He run a good clean program. You know what I'm saying? His team is family oriented. He shows them something different, man. He shows them a real fatherhood type deal, you know, for his players. Like I can dig at, bro. You know, you bringing a player from miles away to come to your school, you know, you want to take care of them like you told their mom and daddy you was gonna do, and that's what he
Amen.
stand on. So I like that type shit, and you can
Amen.
tell by the type players we getting, it's paying off to have that type coach. You know
Already.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Far as his first year, bro, like he put a team together in 2 months. We go Sweet 16. We ain't been Sweet 16 in 6 years. I can't be mad. Put together a team in 2 months, bro. We go Sweet 16. Hey, sky's the limit, man. Just think
Yeah.
what he gonna do when he able to put this program on his back, man, and start getting these years behind him. What type of players we gonna get? What type of players that's gonna be developed?
Straight up.
You dig what I'm saying? It's gonna be the older Kentucky, not that new shit where we just getting good players. They go to the league. No, we talking about we gonna build this program. We gonna get 3 year player, 4 year players, and they gonna rock. You feel me? Come in, he gonna play 2 years. That third year, he gonna be a dog.
Straight
You know
up.
what I'm saying? Instead of coming in and just playing and getting the money and going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's the NIL messing that up too, though, because it's taking the dog out of them. You feel me? Poe, yeah, he's the man, bro. And 3 or 4 years down the road, we really gonna see it. You feel
Okay.
me? But
Okay.
you say they to beat us? Nah, bro.
Two different
We
types of
way too physical these days, bro.
Absolutely not.
it's
Y'all
two
want to
different
shoot all them threes, bro? Y'all can do that. Yeah, we welcome y'all to shoot all them threes, bro. We gonna rebound and get out and get dunks all day, bro. I sent them niggas a video. They got a video out, all the dunks from 2002, 2003. It's a 30-minute video, bro. That's how many dunks we had, bro. We was dunking that thing, bro. So
Right.
they come out shoot all them threes they want. They might have a good quarter, good 3 minutes, good 4 or 5 minutes. But 40 minutes? Nah. I don't see no team. I don't see none of these teams from the 2000, probably what, 16 and up, they not fucking with us. Now, them teams with them stars on there, they'd gave us a run, but they didn't play enough defense for us. And they wasn't tough enough. Just like they was losing to them 2-3 zones and shit, bro. Nah. If you can't beat a 2-3 zone, you're not beating us. Like if you coming out and you playing 2-3 zone and you can't score on that bitch, you ain't scoring on our man to man. You know what I'm saying? With the trapping and the rotating, cause we rotating every play. Every play. You catch it in the post, that top nigga gonna come down and he gonna double. First man, as soon as you throw it out, the other player, he gonna run. The nigga that came to trap gonna run to the very last man on the court. You trap and rotate. It's the easiest way to play defense. You go there, I replace you. He gonna replace me. One big
Right.
circle.
That's starting out with recruiting though. You had to have guys that could do that.
Right, right. They don't recruit them type players right now. How many of them type players you see come in that's recruited straight for defense, defensive
And
rebound?
that's what you get. U of H type players.
Right. You getting these young stars. You feel me?
Like how
You
he, I
can't.
like
You
how he's,
can't.
I like how he snuck that in,
You
cuz.
know, it's true though. It's true though. Am I
Nah,
lying?
it's real, bro.
Yeah, I know.
They're real.
But the flip side of that is like Tubby on the offensive end. It's like you can't. It's something about these coaches that if they have a defensive mindset and that's what they stand on, when it comes to the
Hmm.
offensive end, they just have a mental block.
They need a
Every
strong
time,
offensive
bro.
assistant. That's why I said they need a strong offensive assistant.
They got
That's gonna
to.
be able
They
to
that they.
tell the coach, hey, no, this is what we need to do.
You gotta have a smart nigga over it with you, bro.
But you got to
If Tubby
listen
had
to
a
them.
better assistant, yeah. See, Tubby was listening to them weak ass niggas. That was the problem.
We
Who
told you that
was the
already.
They
assistants
wasn't
then?
offensive minded. It was
Who
Coach
was this?
Hobbs, Reggie Hanson,
Okay.
and we had a dude named Scott Rizzo.
Dudes that ain't never still they
You
still
ain't even heard of him. The only nigga you heard of was Hanson. That's because Reggie played for Kentucky.
But he never coached after that.
You know why?
Right.
I fuck with Coach Hanson, bro.
Hobbs was the OG though, wasn't he?
Hobbs,
Coach.
Hobbs wasn't. No, Hobbs a good coach. He's a good coach
Right.
as far as
X's and
development.
O's in development. Yeah.
But yeah, he could draw up some shit. But he was vocal, but he was only vocal on some hoe shit. He was the type of coach to have you running. He the type of coach, he only gonna say something to impress Tubby that day. You
Yes,
feel
man.
me? So
Yes,
if
man.
niggas fucking around out there, yeah, he's the one who gonna be like, hey, well, they out here bullshitting, coach. They might, well, maybe we need to get on the line or something, coach, to get them in, you know what I'm saying, to get them together or something. He's that nigga. And I hated that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hated that, bro. Like, don't get
Straight
Tubby
up.
started, bro. Don't
Right.
get him started. We see shit shitty, bro. It's a shitty practice, we know. But come
Right.
on, bro. Because once Tubby get going, we in there all day. We in there all day.
Hey,
Man.
as
So
a
it sounded like he was probably doing the coaches the same he was doing the players.
Yeah. And the problem with that is, then once Tubby get to going, then we ain't practicing no more. We standing. We standing in a circle, backs hurting, ankles hurting, because we niggas is standing up. Like we working an 8-hour job in that bitch. And Tubby long-winded. You hear me? Long-winded. So if Coach Hobbs say we ain't practicing hard, he finna preach to us why we need to be working hard. Why he got 15 brothers on a farm. And if one of them ain't working hard, they all go whoop his ass. Because they messing with the food.
wow.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he instilling in us type shit, bruh.
You was standing up listening to it when you
Bruh,
shouldn't.
back hurting like a motherfucker.
You better not been.
Motherfuckers on their knees, motherfuckers holding their backs and walking around. Hey, he was known for that.
Poor E.
Hey, tell me say bring it in, bro. It's over, bro. Practice over with, bro. He finna talk to us for an hour and a half. And the only reason he gonna do that, cause niggas got to go study hall at 5, so he gotta let us go.
Right.
That's the only reason.
Man.
That's why
That's
you need
crazy.
better assistants, man. You don't need no assistant gonna have you stop and practice like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
the one supposed to keep shit going. Like, don't worry about
Yeah.
it, coach. You know what I'm saying? Let them work through it or whatever.
Right. He gonna add fuel
That's
to the
why I
fire.
say we had better assistants, and my man did what went with his own ideas, bruh, and stopped listening more to this is what we need to do in the middle of the game, and just stick to the game plan.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we'd have went back to back, bro. Back to back. I'm still mad to this day. I didn't get me an NCAA championship, bro. I got high school, got JUCO, got one pro. I ain't get one NCAA
Mm.
because he got these bullshit assistants with him.
And that's the most elusive one right there.
Man, and he ain't trust me at all, though. I ain't gonna lie. All off of them assistants. Because, they all had their favorites, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the one who recruited me wasn't there. He left and went and took a head coaching job at Tennessee. Said,
Man, once again, we appreciate you, Twan, man. I know we took up a lot of your time, man. When we got you here reminiscing.
yes,
Once again, we get you back with Eric.
yeah.
So y'all can talk to us some more about it. But we're gonna let you go for the day.
For sure.
Appreciate you having us on. I appreciate you coming on with us.
Appreciate you,
Wish you the
Cuzzo.
best.
You already know. Shit, we got to get it back cracking though.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yes,
definitely.
sir.
Hey,
We're down there with him. Yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he left Kentucky what 03, 02, 03.
yeah.
Man,
Well, look, I
I
tell
didn't
you
know he was
what.
there that long.
I tell you what. Look, there's one thing that you two got in common. This man, he was a McGrady guy, and Tweezy, you was a McGrady guy, and I leave y'all with that. Like, he's from H Town. He loved McGrady. Tweezy was a McGrady. Tweezy was a 6'4" McGrady, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. Tracy. Yeah.
I mean, but when did you ever see somebody just dig up McGrady and stop him?
You ain't.
You can't. He was.
He stopped himself. This is a bullshit.
Is it? Is
Can
it?
y'all hear me?